Okay, that's 60 seconds to go. Fire up, please.
I do think in that race in Brazil, Turbo saw he's not going to get past, so he wanted that drag race, but I think he should have deployed his battery a little bit earlier.
Phew, I think he hit it as soon as he came out the corner, but Emil did a good job by saving his battery enough to get him to the line.
Yeah, or else it would have been done with.
There we go, new lobby, new stream. So when the game closes, it closes the stream as well, so
Yeah.
unfortunate, but it is what it is. We are back. 1-0 to Emil. I just want to get this. Oh, I should have actually checked why I can't see the. Why is everything going so haywire on my phone as well now? There we go. Yes, Jaco, we are back.
I'm just
Oh, Miami in the day. I mean, Las Vegas in the day. Just check these settings. I think we are on random start session. Yeah.
random.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously because. Huh.
Okay, and we off.
So we go for the first or the second quali of tonight in the qualifying. So just get the guys back on the
Oh. And this track is, I actually love this track. It's really a fun track to drive. You can, if you get your flow right on this track, it's actually enjoyable. You just tick off the laps.
Yeah. But also the guys run different kind of setups. So you've got people going for the lower downforce, and then obviously like Teddy going for the 0-0, and both actually seem to work. So it's quite an interesting track to see who's fastest, who's got the lower downforce, who's got the higher downforce. Yeah, it's always interesting.
It is, and it's important. Like what I found is it's everybody's driving style is different. Some people like to brake a little bit earlier, a little bit later, a little bit slower, entry speed, exit speed, faster, different things. So
Yep.
depending on your driving style, it allows you to drive with different downforces. So I like a more understeery car. So I got to brake a little bit, go a little bit slower in the corner, but I can exit quicker. Whereas Turbo is more of a pointy driver. He likes a pointy car.
Yes. I'll just buckle at an excellent corner there, and
He
he's
did.
actually overtaken Turbo now.
Yeah, I think that was very close again. Yeah, Jaco's right. It's back to Vegas this weekend, eh?
Yeah.
Vegas, baby.
So, for the guys actually watching the F1, just remember Friday will be quali at 8 o'clock in South African time. Friday morning, and then Saturday. Yeah. Saturday will be the main race, also at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, buddy. Saturday the main race.
Saturday early. Yes. I think it's because Las Vegas is so late that basically they're actually driving Sunday. I don't know. No, they're driving. It's weird. It's weird. It's very weird because their time is a lot behind us.
Yaku's saying Sunday. Yaku says it's Sunday. I got an actual thing here. Race is on the 24th. So whenever the 24th is. We off Argius to a good start.
So yeah, the race.
Turbo getting a move on Argus here, going down the back, well, whatever straight that is, the pig's belly. Now going through the hoof 1 and hoof 2.
Oh, sorry about that, gents. It is actually on the Sunday. I don't know if my app actually glitched or something at one stage. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Saturday.
Yeah, still nice and early though. So Turbo's gone for a different approach here. He now wants to lead this race from front. Going around the pig's back. Yaku knows all about spit frying the pigs.
So yeah, so it will still be Sunday, but very early in the morning.
Both of these guys now are being very gentle on their batteries.
Yep.
They
I think I'll just buckle actually this week.
I think so. I think so. Or he was listening to the stream, to the build up to this, where we were telling him, telling them that they just need to save battery for the last lap.
Yeah. So, yeah, but he's actually staying on turbo quite well here, and he's gonna have that DRS.
He is, and you notice there that down that straight, they both have their batteries to none. They both want to save as much as they can.
That's one of the things about it, even if you're on the
yeah, and you know, these two are so closely matched that to try and break DRS is such a difficult thing. So, you know, if they both got 100% battery, which they pretty much do, to break the DRS, someone's going to make a mistake. All you're doing is just wasting your battery just trying to do that. You may as well just sit, clock the laps over, and have a run on the last one. I can actually see these guys doing a bit of DRS chicken on this back straight for the last lap.
They're just gonna keep each other's DRS and come through on who takes it on the last lap basically. If I was turbo now, stay behind or just buckle until the last lap and then overtake him.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, I think the only time you, in these opening laps, the only time you sort of need to use a little bit of batteries, if you see that gap opening up to about, you know, getting close to that second mark, you just want to keep it there. You don't want to lose the DRS, but other than that, there's not really much point in deploying.
Turbo is the same as the others for the couple of laps. Get faster with the others and the obviously all the buckles it's going to be very, very close, but Turbo does go for the move or.
And don't forget tires. I mean, if you're running your battery, Turbo makes a big mistake coming out of that corner there. He will, however, get DRS though, so he shouldn't have to panic too much. He's drained his battery.
He's using a lot of battery, but even I'll just buckle drain his battery to try and break that 1 second.
Yeah. Turbo's right back there with the DRS though. Oh, RG's in the wall.
Oh, he made a big mistake there.
He doesn't look like he's got damage though. He's very fortunate. His damage turned on. I just want to have a look and see.
I'm not sure.
The car damage is off, so there is no car damage. He's a lucky boy.
He's very lucky.
Big mistake, both of them. So you see, the other factor that comes in here is your back tires. So both sitting on 100% battery, both going to hit that straight together. Who's going to get the better drive off the corner? And the guy that's sitting with that's been doing the race with 0 battery on is not spinning the tires coming out the corner. So the chances are that his back tires are going to be in better condition than the other guy who's using battery.
Yes.
So the drive off that corner is worth so much.
I wonder if Argus Buckle didn't overheat his tires with that little slide, because I mean, Turbo was I mean, kinda had to back off a bit. But if I was Turbo, don't do the overtake now, do it on the last lap.
Yeah. Turbo's backing off the throttle. He's not going for the move. He's actually half throttle down that straight.
He's playing smart. He's playing it smart right now.
Yeah, he's not going to go for it here either. And Argus is burning more and more battery.
Yeah, because he knows, he sees Turbo, and Turbo has the battery advantage. He's going to have the DRS. And yeah, I think our prediction was right on Turbo winning this one. Unless Turbo makes a mistake and he does not have that DRS. Oof.
Argus is all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Argus needs to do whatever he can now to absolutely save that battery up. He's going to be...
Turbo's going side to side with him in some corners. But
oh, Turbo hit the wall.
To force another mistake. Yeah, and Argus Buckle had a big slide as well. So I think their tyres are done for.
Well, remember that the car's set up for nighttime driving. The track temperature is going to be higher now with the daytime.
Yeah.
So more than likely those tyres are overheating.
Yes. I think we'll see a pass.
We will. Argus shouldn't be doing his battery now because he's not going to be holding off Turbo with DRS. He could have saved it for the front straight. Get a good drive out of here.
Turbo's also keeping some battery for this. This is going to be close.
There we go. Who's going to get it? Both of them got no battery left.
Yeah,
Turbo's done it.
Drained it, but
oh! Ooh, well done, Jed.
Well done.
Yeah, good job.
But what happened there? Did they both just slide a little, or did they...
No, it's when you cross the line that the car, like goes into that automatic drive and it pulls it to the race line.
Oh yeah, check that fastest time split.
Yeah, they were on it. They were on it.
Close. That's very close. Well done to Turbo, and we go into the third race 1-1.
Turbo needed that because to go into the third race or to go 2-0 down at any stage for any driver is a tough one, knowing that you've got 3 races left to go and you can't lose any of them.
Yes.
He's just given himself that little buffer now.
Both has some cleaning up to do right now.
Yes.
They're both all over the place at the moment, to be honest. Something we didn't see last week. Last week was precision driving the whole time. I don't know if it's a Brazil or Las Vegas thing, but as we go into Texas, what's your prediction here?
So they're gonna have to be exactly what you said. They're gonna have to clean up their racing, especially around here. That fast slalom section. If you miss your turn in or your braking point not really braking, and there's no braking there, but you slightly miss the apex on those turns, and you can lose so much ground.
Yeah.
My prediction here is going to go with Argus. Purely for the fact that if anyone's not going to make a mistake 9 times out of 10, he's clean, smooth, and consistent.
Yeah.
And Turbo likes to float with track limits. But saying that, we've seen Argus tonight in the bronze race disqualify his qualifying, which we don't normally see. So, yeah, what's your prediction?
I'm gonna go for... I've been thinking about this, and I've seen it in our league as well. I'm going for R just purely because of his wheel. Sector 1 is just a lot smoother on the wheel than it can be on controller.
Yes.
Ever. And we've seen that in the past as well. So that's the sector you can gain the most time in if you perfect that completely. So I'm gonna go Archer's Buckle, but I don't think it's gonna be by margin. I think Turbo is gonna stay on him.
Look, I agree with you. Sector 1, I think, is definitely favors the wheel. However, I think Sector 3, with those double right-handers, that funny left-hander, I think that favors a controller. You know, so
Yeah.
could go both ways. And Sector 2 is just a straight, basically.
Yeah, and also obviously, like I mentioned earlier, Turbo is driving manual, as where Archer's Buckle is automatic. So
Yes.
Turbo will have the best corner exits as well there.
Correct. Correct. And this back straight, getting off this corner, is important.
Yeah.
And as your prediction goes, Argus did take Sector 1 as the fastest sector, so Turbo's now in front in Sector 2. So whether he's using more battery or... Yeah, he's definitely using more battery.
Yeah.
Now we're going to see now. See what happens through, Sector 3. I say Sector 3 Turbo should have the upper hand, but yeah. Argus saving a lot of battery for a space where you can't really use a lot of battery.
Yeah. One thing I'd add in this game is like a helicopter view of both cars from top on the quali, so you can see how far apart they are from each other.
Argus takes it.
But he's been moving from the start to finish, right?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Jeez, look at that.
Yes, but it's narrow. It's still very narrow.
Yeah. I can tell you these guys' palms are sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is an important race for them as well, because this will give them the upper hand. You win this race and you only got to do one more at the last two.
Yep.
Definitely the upper hand if you take this psychologically anyway.
Yes. So if Argus Buckle does win this race, we go into the fourth race where Turbo will be under pressure once again. Because that's make or break basically. I do hope we go to race 5. To be honest.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. What is the next track after this, did you say?
Let me just confirm, because I don't want to lie to you. I'd never lie to Boot.
Oh, Turbo's playing heavy with Canada. Yeah, so Turbo needs to win this, because I can tell you now, Argus at Canada is on a different level. But Turbo is playing heavy with track limits here.
Yes.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. They looked a couple of times there where he was touching the borders there.
Yeah, but also if you are on one already, even if you just have one warning, you're going to drive more carefully than you normally do. And that loses you a lot of time. I've seen that in our league races as well.
Correct. But I'm just looking here. Just having a look, because I saw Turbo's got no warnings if I look at race director. So corner cutting's on regular as well. It's not on strict. So that's interesting.
Yeah, so I'll have to speak to Terry, but like Terry got heavy warnings and penalties in his races anyway, so...
Yeah, but reset lobby. Maybe some of the stuff forgot to get changed, or I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just check if we go back to the lobby quickly. But Turbo looks to be the quicker car on that lap, eh?
Turbo does, because Argus burns a lot of battery. Turbo's got almost a full battery still, so he does look like a quicker car at the moment. Jump on board with him through the slalom section. But it's a different, completely different game with if there's track limits turned sort of off.
But they still be careful though, because sometimes we know this game like people
Yes.
don't get money. So they still be very careful with it.
Let's see what Turbo does. You think he's going to be happy just to sit behind Argus?
I think he's going to go for it now.
His battery's on medium. It doesn't look like he's too hungry to go for it.
No, but he saved battery there where Argus Buckle used his, a little bit of his. So I think he's more than happy to stay behind.
Ooh, here we go.
Ooh, or not. Do you think he's just going wheel to wheel with Argus Buckle to force him to stay maybe?
I think so. I think Turbo currently in these opening laps definitely looks the faster car. So I think he's definitely just showing Argus. He's basically playing a mind game with him that I could overtake you if I wanted to, sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Which is definitely going to sit in Argus's mind, because now that's going to force him to use more battery to try and go faster. And yeah, I don't think that's the case. I don't think he should be doing that.
But Turbo's doing an excellent job on staying on Emil.
He is. Yeah, they're matching them. I've got the helicopter view now, and they absolutely matched each other point for point through that slalom section.
Yeah. But they both almost did a little bit of track limits infringement there, so...
But Turbo's definitely sitting pretty with the battery, with the position, with how his car's handling.
He's gonna go for it though.
No, he's got his battery off.
He's still saving his battery. But I think he's trying to put pressure by taking that inside the Ooh, that was a corner cut. Definitely a corner cut. You can't afford mistakes like that right now.
No, you can't.
He's doing an excellent job on his battery saving and staying on a mill, so he'll just have to, like I said earlier, clean up his afternoon.
Yeah, Emil needs to do some battery harvesting.
Yeah, but like Emil is using his battery. I think he's scared of Turbo making a move, but I think Turbo is once again gonna wait until the last lap.
And you know, there's something, I don't know what it is about this game. We've noticed it a couple of times that sometimes on some tracks your car is actually feels better in second than what it does in first. For whatever reason, there's times where myself and Turbo, myself and Emil, we've been first and second, and you get in first and the car's all over the place. You go to second and you're able to just easily stick with the person in front, and the car's solid, you know. I don't know what it is.
Well, Turbo has a big battery advantage going for the last lap now.
A massive.
He has a big advantage.
Yeah, Emil needs to actually turn that battery off, harvest now, because he's not going to be able to harvest in the last lap because Turbo's going to be coming for him.
Yeah. Turbo's going to be this last lap. That I can tell you.
And if he gets him down the back straight, there's not really an overtaking opportunity unless he's close into that sort of weird left-hander, you know.
Yeah.
Here we go. Emil not using battery, Turbo also not going for the overtake now, happy to sit behind.
I think he's playing mind games at the moment.
Definitely.
But going onto the straight now, he's gonna have this he's gonna have the DRS obviously, but also his battery is gonna be.
Turbo's up to 100% battery. Burning now, burning now to get close to the back of Emil. He needs to get a good exit out of here.
Yeah.
And he does.
He does.
Yeah,
He does.
he's got him now. Oh, Emil's putting a good fight but runs out of battery.
Ooh, as Emil takes the...
Yo.
Wow.
So Emil's got one opportunity here, and that's now going into this left-hander, this long left-hander. He doesn't have it.
He didn't really use his battery there. He still has 75% left. So he's going to use it now on corner exit to try and create a big enough gap. That's smart.
I think he's got
very,
it.
Very smart.
Yeah. Oh, wee.
Yes. Very well there.
Oh, brilliant.
Well done to Turbo. Turbo.
Coming from 1-0 down.
Needs 2-1.
Yep.
And,
yeah.
Now we'll see Canada, like Ford said. RJ Bucker loves that track.
He does, and it often rains in Canada. And I'll be honest with you, RGS has literally driven away from the field in the rain there. He's on a different level when it comes to rain, and particularly that track that I've seen him on. He just seems to be able to drive away.
Yeah. So I will just take a second of a break quickly. The river has to flow sometimes.
You need to get a pee bucket.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, so that's 2-1 to Turbo going into Canada. Well, this is going to be very interesting. Maybe I can see what's left after Canada. If we go track select, there we go. Canada, Bahrain, and then one other. Not quite sure what other one there is, but I see the lobbies getting updated. Start times changed to realistic. Corner cutting strength changed to strict. So, okay.
There we go.
Damage is still off. Was it a vote to have damage off, or is it just by accident?
I can't remember, to be honest. I can't remember if we said we're gonna keep it off or what. But we've been racing like this, so I mean, let's continue like it then. But I do think that Turbo did himself a good favor that race, because now they're heading into Canada, which is it should be Arches Buckle's track. But then we've got Bahrain, where Turbo is also very strong. So yeah, I think he did himself a big favor.
Yeah. Look, he's definitely got the psychological advantage now.
Yeah.
The pressure's all on Emil at this moment in time. So, yeah, see what happens here. It's going to be very interesting. Look, Canada is a track you can break DRS.
Yeah.
A little bit easier than, like, say, a Las Vegas or an Americas or something like that. You know, Canada with those chicanes, there's lots of opportunity to make mistake. Look, there is 3 DRS zones, but you can break it.
Yep.
Because even though there's 3 DRS zones, there's kind of still only one overtaking position, one easiest overtaking position, which is the back straight, the last straight. Front straight's too short.
But it's also not a lot. It's also not very easy, eh?
It's not, because if you miss your braking point, that chicane at the end of that straight is very difficult. It's one of the difficult corners, most difficult corners on the game, I think, to get right or end up in the Wall of Champions.
Yeah. Yeah, even corner cutting is a big thing there. So
Yeah.
You want to get pole here, basically.
You do, and it's looking a bit overcast. We can't see the weather, but it does look overcast, so I don't know what it's going to hold for the race.
I don't know if you saw our stream from the quarterfinals, but we spoke about it that most tracks, the pole doesn't matter between the two guys racing because you've got your race and that. But there is certain tracks, like this for instance, where you do want to have the pole position where it's actually will count in your favor.
Yes, it can definitely help, without a doubt, especially if the guy in front is harvesting battery, because a full battery on the back straight with DRS, if you get a good job, you can hold it off.
Yes.
But yeah, I think the guys are basically, this quali session is a nice little practice run for them for the race.
Yep. Stevie comments, Candy, Canada, it's always sweet.
I think Emil's taken that. Yeah, he took that by a bit. I think might be wrong, but he looked like he had a good lap there.
Yeah, they were close. Turbo led in the first sector. Yeah, well,
biggest gap we've seen.
These two guys, that's quite a gap. If you consider these two guys that's always on each other, that is quite a gap.
Yeah.
Because they used to qualify 0.1 or less.
Yes. Yeah.
From each other, so I mean that's quite a gap.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. No rain by the looks of it, so all systems go. Because the rain is DRS is out of it, so then it becomes a whole different story again. Like the F2 cars with that ERS, it's going to be interesting. Good start from Emil. He wants to hit the front.
Yeah. You don't want to lose position at the start, not yet.
No.
I think it's very hard to follow.
It's not, and especially this right-hander coming up now. When you're behind, you get that dirty and the car just wants to slide. You're trying to get the power down.
I'm thinking Turbo is very happy it's not raining right now.
He is.
Although he's quite competent in the rain, but Emil's just something else.
Yeah, look, he's been playing this game many years, so he can adapt to all the different types of conditions and things that he needs to. So yeah, it's a good final. What was needed.
Yep. But also, like Turbo, the only games he really plays is racing. Like he's a big controller and 7 player as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I will tell you, or you guys can go on the Forcumate F1 League channel, and Turbo's link is also down there. If you want to go support him, check out his channel. He makes a lot of videos. He even did vlogs for the valleys and stuff. So yeah, he's got quite a good big channel. So support the guy.
Yeah, and while you were busy there, I was just having a look. Turbo's on 2 warnings. So 1 more warning and he gets a penalty.
Yeah, you'll have to be careful. But even in this TRS zone, I don't think he's close enough, to be honest.
Yeah, he's not going for it. Emil's pushing, Turbo's not. Emil's idea, I think he's pushing for Turbo to get track limits. That's what it looks like. Turbo comes in hot there. Oof. It should be, should actually, yeah.
Unless you did it in the first, I don't know, but
So they Turbo sitting on 2 warnings and Emil sitting on 1. Oh, I think Emil might have got another one there.
yeah.
Yeah, he did. They're both sitting on 2 warnings.
So if Emil gets another one, I think Turbo is gonna drive a bit more,
Cautious.
how can I say it, cautiously, and then take the race that way.
Emil's doing. He's. You can see he's got the pressure on him. He's burnt that battery to the end limits. Nothing left there.
But Turbo is staying on it, man.
Yeah.
Now Turbo can't afford another mistake, Emil can't afford another mistake, so I mean if Emil gets a penalty first before Turbo's gonna relax. He's really gonna relax.
Yeah. First one to get a penalty, you'll see the other driver back off.
Yeah.
Turbo makes a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah.
But it is a DRS. Yes.
Back into it.
This is where Emil's been struggling with track limits on that corner.
It was quite clean now.
It was.
But
he's also... It slows you down, you know?
Yeah.
Knowing that you don't have that buffer anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing, like even on Thursday races I also slow a bit down if I've got penalties and it's
oh, track limits, Turbo.
Turbo gets it.
Look at Emil back straight off. Yeah.
But on the last lap I don't think he's going to be able to, unless he keeps it now and then Emil makes a mistake.
Oh, Turbo is absolutely driving the wheels off that car.
Yeah, but he can afford 2 more warnings now.
yeah, he's got a banker now. Emil just needs to keep that thing on the road and it will go down to the last race. Oh, Emil's coming hot. Oh dear.
Did he slow down enough?
He did, but he's now he's not in DRS. He's got no battery. Turbo's got 41%.
The Turbo is he's draining it. He's draining it, yeah. It all depends on this last corner now. It all depends on this now.
Oh, this is getting close.
He should be taking it. He should be taking
it. Yeah, but it was closer than what it should have been. Yeah.
No Turbo gave him a run for his money.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. You can see that turn, that chicane was playing on Emil's mind, and he ended up making a big mistake there. Look at the fastest laps again.
That's close. That's closer than qualifying, a lot closer. So, yeah. I mean, if Turbo didn't make that mistake, it could have been. But yeah, obviously we won't know if he went for that move then or what he would have done.
Yeah.
As Turbo is on 69 points.
Yeah. Going into the... I'm glad it's come down to the last race. It's 10 weeks of grinding for the guys and hard work. And I mean, even though it's a 5v5, you know, the guys, you can see the commitment to win this is big, you know.
Yeah.
So to come down to the last race, it's really made it worth it. Anybody watching, let's hear your predictions for this last race.
What's
Final
your prediction,
showdown. Bahrain, sure, it's going to be tough, but I'm going to have to. I did say at the start that Emil was going to take it tonight, so I'm going to stick with Emil. And yourself?
I'm still sticking with Turbo. Look, they're both very good at Bahrain, and it's all going to be tactical players. So to be honest, it can go either way, and it is gonna be close. But I'm sticking with turbo.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good one. I actually, you know what? Actually sad if it didn't go to this last one, then we could have all jumped in for a last little.
Yeah.
But no, these guys deserve it. They deserve to go to the end here, and let's see what happens. Bahrain, tricky track. I can tell you that because now I've done the informals with you guys here, and for some reason, come lap 2 or 3, and that car starts sliding around a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're gonna have to watch out for that as Turbo. You see what Turbo's once again his manual drives is gonna help him with these corner exits.
Yes.
But like I said, it's gonna be tactical play till the end. Who's gonna say KRS? KRS and who's going for a move win and all that kind of stuff.
Don't forget, this is also a track or a lap in qualifying where you can actually run out of deployment before you run out of ERS usage.
Yes.
You've got to use it in the right places. Yeah. Yeah, you could use your lap allocation up before you actually use all your ERS up, so you've got to use it correctly. And I see Emil's not burning down this back straight. He's saving for the run to the line.
What does Kimi Räikkönen say when he sees rain? Bahrain.
Bahrain.
Thanks for that, Stevie.
Nice, Steve. So Turbo takes the quali.
The last. Yeah. So Stevie, for this last race, I will do your famous line for the lights out. And yeah.
I heard that on stream. It was quite funny. So Turbo took about almost half a second, eh?
Yeah. What a thrilling way to end this informal championship season. I mean, this is literally the last race now.
Yeah.
Unless something happens and they have to re-race, but I think they're going to keep it clean.
These are 2 races you're talking about, eh? I don't know. Let's see what happens here. I think it could get hairy. The winner of this takes the championship.
En dus ligte uit en fok of tyd. They both have excellent starts, but I'll just Paco has a little bit of it. Ooh, and Turbo takes the what? So Turbo is short shifting there and getting the power down. That's counting in his advantage. You just saw it happen there.
Yep.
Oh, the wheel to wheel.
So Emil he wants to lead this race. He doesn't want to be in second here. He wants to lead. I think he's maybe he's worried that Turbo's got the pace on him, and he wants to maybe control the pace up front rather than let Turbo get away.
Yeah, but now we're gonna do is full shifting. We're gonna see I'll just buckle the top falling far behind. But this is just my element. Turbo, yeah, okay, not one of them really used a lot.
No, they're holding. Maybe Emil's now decided that he's going to be using Turbo's tactics and sticking behind him. But I do see Emil's got a track warning already.
Oh no, that can spell disaster.
It can.
But it's only one, so he still has a buffer. But he won't want to do that again.
No.
Because if you do it again, you're gonna drop the pace.
Both drivers not deploying batteries.
I do think if you're in second, you're not really gonna back down, even if you have 2 warnings, because it's do or die basically.
Yeah, but you see, so being in second, sometimes if the guy in front of you is positioning his race car in a certain way, it's very hard to see your braking points. And you got to be careful of that. And we saw that in Canada. We saw Emil make a big mistake into the chicane because more than likely he couldn't see his braking point.
Yep.
And had he hit the back of Turbo, it would have been a penalty towards him or something.
Yeah. So actually, I'll just buckle staying in Turbo's DRS, and he's closing up. But it looks like Turbo is the quickest driver around the corners. As he makes a mistake, I'll just buckle comes close, but couldn't quite make it stick.
Now, I want to ask you, do you think that was a mistake, or do you think that was Turbo trying to move over? He wants to sit in second, like he has his strategy being in second for the last 3 races has worked for him.
Do you think that's a bit of DRS chicken move?
I think I don't know. I mean, I wasn't directly on him, but I'm going to watch him now, and I think he's running this whole straight with no battery on. So.
But even I'll just buckles on 100% now.
Yeah. And see if Turbo makes a mmistake. Oh, just he's through.
He makes it's a small mistake, but enough because the gap is so small between these guys that it's enough to spell disaster for them.
Yeah. Now what does Emil do? He needs to keep that battery to full. And the thing with this track is, on the last lap, the overtaking position, the easiest or the safest overtaking position is down that front straight, which leaves you a whole lap to try and stay in front. Because this back straight with DRS, it's long, but it's not long enough.
Yeah, no, you can't overtake. Yeah, we've seen people try it and it just doesn't stick.
No. I think it could all come down to this straight where they're coming up to now. Who's got the most battery for this straight here could be the one that wins it. It could be an ERS game rather than a DRS game.
So I think the strat here is to still stay behind. I'll just buckle on this lap, and then the next lap as well, and then end of lap 4 going to 5 on the main straight. Do the pass, corner 1, do it cleanly, and I think you should be fine.
Yeah. So I'm just reading the comments from Stevie. Stevie says that Turbo went into neutral into the first corner.
Oh, okay, so you made a shifting error there.
Either shifting error or, like we say, like, sort of let him past. Oh, Turbo's going for the move. This is interesting. This is interesting.
So now, I think he's gonna tap his battery on this on the final straight now.
Sure. So Turbo thinks that he's gonna have enough battery and speed to hold Emil off down that front straight. And by the looks of it, he's pulled half a second already.
Yes.
This DRS will get him back.
Emil will have that DRS. So he'll close up that gap again.
But Emil's had to use some battery.
Yeah. But also they're still quite close on battery levels, eh?
Yes, they are now, yeah. Turbo's pushing that battery. Not enough to get out of DRS. Was that a mistake?
And he'll have to push it, yeah, he's gonna have to keep the thing hard into turn 1.
Emil's draining that battery. Emil's gonna take the... Ooh. Not enough.
As Turbo makes his car wider than wide. That was excellent defending.
Whoa.
Little bit of a mistake is... Do you think Emil's gonna make a move here?
I think he has. If he
has to, doesn't he?
If he makes the move, yeah. Oh, wee.
Ooh, did they touch there?
That looked like it. I can't be 100% certain, but it definitely looked like it. Emil goes for the move. Emil goes up the inside. He's got more battery than Turbo. Turbo's going to have the DRS, and he's going to have the lead.
Ooh, this is thrilling. This is a thrilling piece of racing.
Coming down to this of the last race. Look at this. Turbo's not going to get past him.
Go for it, yeah.
Oh, that's. I don't know. Turbo's got no battery left to make a move unless the slipstream can pull him past. Oh, what a move!
Ooh!
Both off track. Well, Meal off track. Turbo up the inside. Neck and neck going into the final corner.
All these guys are driving it very aggressively, and it's going to be a drag race.
Oh, Turbo got it. Emil got sideways. Who's going to get it? Turbo!
Did Turbo take it?
Turbo got it. Yeah, he did.
Jeez. That was a little bit sketchy at the end, but I do think it was still they kept it fair and gave each other a bit of space. It was aggressive, but Turbo just didn't back down. He wanted this gold medal, and
yeah. Look what it came down to. Look at that time difference that it came down to. Fantastic. Fantastic.
That was insane. Well done to both drivers, really.
Are you not entertained?
But yeah, to Bootstream, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna jump over to the guys quickly, hear what they have to say, and then yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm also gonna say good night. I'm gonna jump over to the chat to say congrats to the guys. So yeah, congrats everybody, and thanks for tuning in.
Awesome.
Lekker. Ciao.